Thank you. Realms has Sebastian, we have Bastion. It's good. Yeah, so we've been talking a lot about sub-DAOs and the idea of kind of departmentalizing your organization and creating, more complex org design where you have these kind of smaller groups within that are able to interact sort of with a larger DAO and have a sort of checks and balances relationship. We've been talking with Sebastian about it for a few months now. And finally at Athens, we decided to make it work and start actually putting it together. And so with squads, we worked for the last 3 months since launch and sort of perfecting the experience of the multi-sig within, right? Bringing the right experiences to teams on this kind of team level. And we're at the stage where we're kind of ready to start linking it up with DAOs, and obviously Realms is the hub for Solana DAOs, and that's sort of a natural place for squads to start existing. So for the purpose of the demo, Bastion will show how to create a squad directly from Realms. And the idea is that, so it mimics the flow that we have internally in squads as well. So you add a name, add a description, just call it Realms Squad. Yeah. And basically the idea in general is that this is sort of a showcase, but the whole idea is that the realm will be able to become a sort of a super user in a squad, and essentially by passing proposals on the DAO level, be able to fully control membership, control the treasury. Sort of the logic here is that a DAO can decide to create a squad, put X, Y, Z members in it, fund it, and then if something goes wrong, or if they've served their purpose, the squad can be dissolved, the members can be removed. Yeah, Bastion, you can create. For the purpose of the demo, it doesn't trigger a proposal in Realms though. So for now, it will just get created. But the logic behind it is that it will trigger a proposal in Realms for the DAO to approve on the DAO level, and then the squad will be created with us. Here it is. And yeah, and here it is. So that's a very early MVP of what it will be. But the idea is that sort of on a longer timeline, you will be able to interact with the squad from our interface or directly from Realms interface. And I think it will get customized towards, like, we'll sort of see where the most action happens between sort of DAOs and squads. And the sort of refactor that we're doing for squads to allow this will actually be agnostic. So you will be able to have a squad that basically controls another squad, or pretty much anything that can have like a governance authority will be able to control a squad after we sort of allow for that kind of super user level of control. So it's it's a first step towards actually realizing vision of squads being sub-DAOs and smaller groups within Solana DAOs, and it starts with Realms. Right. They asked us to keep it to 15 minutes. We did it in 2. So if you have any questions, happy to elaborate.
Hi, just a quick question. You said that there may be a governmental control over it. What could they control?
So they can control anything that the squad can do internally. So the squad controls internally membership. So you can trigger a proposal to add a member, to remove a member, trigger a proposal to change the threshold, and trigger proposals in relation to the vault, which mean you can do swaps, you can send deposit assets, you can earn a yield with Katana, and there's actually a few more integrations coming up. So pretty much anything that a squad can do, the DAO as the power user, as a super user, will be able to do as well.
Source of funds?
Sorry?
Sources of funds?
Oh, no, I mean governmental from a perspective of governance as in on-chain governance, not in relation to...
Gotcha. Okay, thanks.
Not in relation to the other kind of governance.
Super cool. I can't wait to play around with it. So first question I have, Grape already has something like 5-6 squads. What would we need to do now to have those squads connected to the DAO?
You will have to talk to us. and we will make it happen.
And then the second question, the super user, I don't know if this is the idea, the intent. Let's say that for whatever reason, some of the multi-sig owners of a squad that belongs to the Grape DAO have disappeared. They don't exist anymore. And basically those assets now are frozen in there. Is the idea that the DAO could override the rules and then be able to have access to those funds? Or
yeah, that's something that that's exactly the point. So if it's approved on the governance level, it has authority to do anything with the squad. So I think like this is where yeah, I mean it has pros and cons, right? Like we like that a squad is there, and there's just, if you set the rules in a particular way, you have to stick to them. There's no way for us to get involved and change them. For some, it's a problem. People get locked out. There are issues. So I think like on the DAO level, if you have, because usually people have, 2 or 3 multi-sigs at most. And those like are the main self-custody tools that they have. On the DAO level, if you have like, 10 squads, I think it, kind of changes the dynamics there. So it's important that the DAO will be able to control it for sure.
okay, so essentially there's a new user type, which is the master.
Right. It's not going to be, well, at least for now, like in the UI, you won't be see like, okay, here's the DAO, but it will say that it's linked to a Realms DAO. And then on the DAO level in Realms, there will be proposals associated with all aspects that we discussed.
Thank you.
I think you probably already answered my question, but it was like, I understand that DAO can adopt squads, right? Existing ones.
Adopt existing ones, yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Anyone else? Thank you very much.
Thank you.